How's it going, YouTube? This is Conor Sessa here with a video review of Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Knockout. Now, before I actually get into the figure, let's talk about his cattle prod, which is really kind of a disappointment to me. It is a nice sculpt. I do like the little barbed end. That wouldn't be very nice to get hit with, and I assume that's the electricity coming out of the cattle prod, as I'm calling it. But in the art on the package, it actually shows it colored in like a bluish color, which kind of sucks that they didn't do it. And then it also does come apart to give him two weapons, I guess. I would have liked to have seen this one piece, but whatever. Now, you can store it in his vehicle mode on one of these two pegs, which I guess that doesn't look too bad, but whatever. Get that out of here. Now, for the vehicle, I'd have to say that Knockout's vehicle was probably one of my favorites in the Prime series, and this totally does not do it any justice whatsoever. Like, the alt mode is nice, like the vehicle is sleek and it looks fast, but they just totally dropped the ball on the paint job. It's just completely bland, and it just looks like they got lazy and just said do whatever and let's call it a day. With that being said, it does have some nice details. I do like the headlights, and the rims are nice. It would have been nice to have seen them painted. I do like the clear windshields and windows, except they don't have the back one painted or anything, and the back end is just a nightmare. So yeah, totally dropped the ball on the alt mode on this one, Hasbro. But anyway, for size comparison, here he is with Deluxe Prime Bumblebee, and here he is with a Deluxe Prime Wheeljack. So with all that being said, let's get this guy into his robot mode. And here he is in his robot mode, and I just have to say this is just awful. I am highly disappointed with this robot mode. Like his arms are gangly and just weird, and this is how they show him in the instructions, and they just look terrible. And he is hollow. You can that's my hand, that's my finger on the other side. You can see all the way through his chest. I don't know. The one thing, two things that I do like about this figure is that his light piping is excellent. His face sculpt is very nice. I like that face sculpt and that little smirk. But other than that, yeah, it's a highly disappointing figure. I've been wanting to get this guy for a while too, and now I'm just disappointed. For articulation, he has a ball jointed head, which is kind of tight on this guy. He has kind of a double hinged elbow, and he has that pivot, and then he has the ball joint, and you can, I guess, move this up for some more range of movement. He has a swivel right here, he has a hinge right here, and a hinge right here And then he has a useless ball joint on his wrist. No waist, ball jointed hips, swivels at the hips, bend at the knee, and a articulated front toe. So not bad articulation. Definitely could be worse. And he can also hold this in his hand, which I always have a hard time getting it in there, but there, yeah, that gives you the idea of what it looks like with him holding that. Doesn't look good. Let's just say that. It does not look good at all. So, for size comparison, here he is with the Deluxe B, and here he is with the Deluxe wheel jack, if he'll stand. So overall, he's not too short. He's right about the same size as everybody else, every Deluxe. But he did look very tiny in his robot mode, or I mean vehicle mode, sorry. But yeah, other than what I've said, there is really nothing else to say about this guy. I've seen the Repro label set, and it makes it look a lot nicer, but it adds a lot of detail and paint, and definitely in the vehicle mode. But I don't see the point in spending the money to buy it, since this is such an awful figure. Yeah, definitely do not recommend this figure at all. Total pass for me, and I actually have two of them. I have the Dark Energon one too, and terrible figures. But anyways, this has been Conor Sessa with the Transformers tour review of Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Knockout. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will catch you later.